Oh, hello, ladies and germs. Can you believe men had to deal with being called germs? Before we get started, let's head over to WhoKeys and unlock our copy of Windows. By using coupon code TS25, you can get 25% off these prices here. I use Windows 10 Pro. You can also get Windows 10 Home, and both of these will upgrade to Windows 11. You can get that. Also, note that the Windows 10 keys have been working with Windows 11. Google it and make sure that this is still a thing whenever you're purchasing your key. Also, I want to note that if you get Windows 10 Home and you upgrade it to Windows 11, they will force you to use an online account. With Windows 11 Pro, however, you can use a local account, just so you know. You can also get Office 2019 with that same discount, or if you like, you can get Windows 10 Pro and Office 2019 in a bundle and save even more. So go ahead and put TS25 in here as your coupon code, hit apply, and then you can see we can get Windows 10 Pro for $14.85. Once you're finished, if you want to access your key, you click on your name on the top right, click on User Center, and you'll see My Purchase Orders. Right here, you'll be able to view the keys that you've purchased just by clicking on View Keys and Codes. Then you will see your code right here. Just go ahead and copy this code, press Start, type Activate, and you'll see activation settings come up. Click on that, then click Change Product Key. Right there, you can paste in your code and hit Next, and then you will be activated. It's very simple. So don't pay those retail prices for your copy of Windows or Office. Head over to whokeys.com and use coupon code TS25. So let's talk about what's happening in this video. I shot this several weeks ago, probably maybe 6 weeks ago, and then the first half was edited by Pistol, and I'm going to edit the second half. Now, here's the deal with this video. This entire desk setup is completely different now. Here's what it looks like now. I don't have the ultra wide anymore. What I've been doing is getting rid of stuff and downsizing and just trying to get some smaller stuff. I didn't have a box for that monitor. I didn't have all the original packaging materials and stuff, so it was going to be very difficult to move with or to ship with. So I got rid of so much stuff. I got rid of many monitors. I got rid of computers. I got rid of stuff. I was also doing this thing, and I'm going to continue doing this on Epic Pants. If you scroll down, there's one of our newest things. I'll put a link to this in the description. But when you come in and grab some hardware, using our coupon code MOVING for 60% off all of the hardware. So while you're over here getting your mouse and keyboard or wherever else you're going to get, you can also grab some extra stuff. I've got like all this stuff. I've already given away the laptop. So if you want it was a Windows XP laptop. If you want that, sorry. But I've got this left. I got this left. I think I've got one motherboard left, but not this one, but another old motherboard. Anyway, I've got a few things left. I've got more stuff I've been adding to the pile as I clear out stuff. The idea here is that if you can pay just a little bit extra, $16, I will give you something that is about, I'll keep putting stuff in your cart until it's like $16 extra shipping, or I'll throw some medium-sized stuff that's around $14, $15, just like I'll throw some stuff in there that I have, keyboard, whatever, give it to you for free. So that's what I've been doing over on the website. I don't want to turn this into a full-on ad. Everyone knows that the sale's going on until I move. We're going to cut to 6 weeks ago or 7 weeks ago, me, and you'll see the setup that I had with all the stuff that's now packed away in boxes. This is my main desk. I'll go through everything over here, but just take it all in first. There's some stuff hiding underneath the desk. There's my computer. I'm not going to cover everything that's in the computer because I've done that separately in a different video. That is Klabatamon's Merkur album, my favorite black metal album. One of them is kind of jazzy. That's a record. Down there we got some Woodford Reserve and some other bourbon. And then some more audio devices back there. You see them hiding back there? That is what used to be on my desk for all the episodes of The Tech. And then we've got some, I think this is a Wave Audio branded. Well, it's a near field speaker. It's not really a studio monitor. I keep this thing nearby. It's the Black Sea Barracuda. I love this thing. And then there's for the HTC Vive. And then that is a map from the game world that I've been working on. And there's the big world map up here on the top. That is my game world. Also got a huge UPS down there on the floor. Over here in the corner, that's a PX277 from Pixio. It's an awesome 27-inch monitor, one of my favorites. Really nice for gaming. I believe it does 144 hertz, maybe 165. I'd have to check because I don't use it at its full potential because I've been gaming mostly on this Viotech. This is a huge 49-inch 5120 by 1440. That's 32 by 9 display. And one thing that I really like about this is with one DisplayPort cable, I essentially have two 1440p monitors. And then over here on the side, that is an X-Star. One of the old X-Stars you may have seen in the review. Remember back in the day we had the 1440p club? That's what is right here, just an X-Star. So we have an interesting desktop layout here that allows me to put documents on both the left and right hand side of my screen while doing two 1440p screens in the middle. Now, I do like the ultra wide for gaming, but I will replace this. Well, this is what's hiding under my desk. That's an LX88, full 88 key. This is just a MIDI controller from Nectar. This is what I use to make most of my music, especially the classical stuff. Even has a nice little area up here where I can tap out some beats. I don't really use it for that. I like a full drum set, but it's a really handy keyboard for coming up with ideas and stuff like that. And then hanging down there, biodynamic DT880 premiums. That's the 600 ohm model. Kind of wish I had 250 ohm or even less, because right now I don't really have enough to drive it. I'm not using an amp at the moment. And this just rolls back. It's really handy. If you don't roll over the cable, there we go, it just rolls back like so. I didn't get out my big lights because I wanted you to see it the way I see it, with the dark glow. So here we've got, oh yes, I spill my drink. All right, and this is the SSL 2 Plus. It's a USB audio interface, and the reason I got this is because it really cuts down on the latency. You have to have something like this if you want to be able to play without any latency. Back here in the back, that is 2B1. That is a USB-C device that has a memory card reader that's very fast. Like, it's really fast memory card reader. And then it's got, you know, HDMI ports and just, it's a full-on hub. You see a lot of these with laptops, but I put it here on my desk because why not? Up here at the top, I like these little lamps because they're not too hard on the eyes. And then back here, just being sophisticated. Snake Plissken hiding behind that bulb. And this thing. I love this thing. So I used to have this mounted above the desk where our old editor Jimmy used to sit, and he couldn't stand it. He would like, will you get this thing away from me? He's like, I can't edit with this thing looking at me. Another Andy Kehoe painting here. Then up here, that is Sarlacc. Not the Sarlacc pit. That is the Sarlacc from Blackthorn. Actually, the best Blizzard game for sure. This is something that's inspired by Morrowind. I think I got this on DeviantArt from somebody. So on this desk, I also used the standard issue. I removed the weights, and I do like it. You know, it was an option to have weights on the inside or not have weights on the inside. It's very easy to remove these weights, but it's a little under 90 grams without the weights. But that's my mouse right there, the standard issue. I do also have the mother membrane keyboard here. After I got used to it, I really like this, even though I don't need to be using a membrane here on my main desk, and it's less expensive than the mechanical. I'm pretty happy with this. Plus, I always have tea nearby, and I don't want a chance messing that up with anything. Oh yeah, by the way, don't ignore the book. That's just there to make sure the monitor doesn't droop because this stand is not strong enough. Can't have that. And I always have a lamp hidden behind my monitor. Because one thing that's interesting is lights that are behind you can tend to give you a headache, but backlighting behind your monitor that lights up the wall a little bit behind it is, you know, a more warm feel. Some people say it's good for your eyes. I don't know what the science is on that, but I know it doesn't give me a headache and make me squint and all that. And then right now I've just got this Blackthorn Walker hanging out here on the desk. It's cooler than any ATST or AT-AT. Come at me. So check it out. You can just, whenever you want to, reach over and wiggle it around. Well, maybe not that vigorously. You know, I don't care. You can wiggle things as vigorously as you want in your little world. There's a dust. I'm kind of a psycho about keeping things clean. I'm always dusting around and stuff. All right, over here. So I'm, again, big on organization. This is just a catch-all for adapters, and let's just see what's in here, shall we? So in this, okay, this is gonna make a mess. I know there's gonna be some dust in there. Just a few keychains, USB, like not big enough for me to care about. There's another one. It's just a few USB things. I should put them over in the other thing, actually. This is an airplane adapter, in case you're on one of those really, you know, so this is a way they used to screw you over on airplanes. If you brought your own headphones, they wanted to sell headphones. So their headphone ports had left and right channels separated instead of having multiple poles, like this one has the stereo poles right there on there, they would separate this and then force you to buy this and the set of headphones because capitalism, you know, let's reinvent something that we already have a good, you know, functional version of. Lots and lots of, these are 1/4 inch to 1/8 inch. This was mooncakes, and yeah, mooncakes, that's where all the SD cards are. If you're breaking into my house to steal stuff, I keep all my money on these. If you're not messing around, you're gonna get a pro grade. There we go. And then, you know, in case I need some probabilities, I got these on my desk. What is that? See if you know what it is. You steady? This is really brightly lit. This is my camera. This is like a $2 strap I bought in China. It's like, looks like some kind of hipster thing, but I like it because it's stiff and not very well made, so it doesn't flop around on my neck. Some of the ones that are like super soft cotton, they kind of like, they're too soft and they just like flop around. Whereas this one is pretty firm and stays put. Quick release on here. And this is my favorite camera, probably of all time, as far as like small digital cameras go. Fuji X100V. If you're super nerdy about cameras, then I highly recommend it. And then I've just got these hanging out over here in the corner of my desk. Just stuff that's on deck to be ripped. Yeah, I forgot to mention back here, hiding back there, that is a Wii sensor bar just hiding on the back of my desk because I don't want it to fall on the floor. Because whenever I put it up here on the top, it always falls and then rolls into the floor. So I only put that on top when I want to mess around with some Wii emulation. But lately I've just been playing Wii on the Wii on my TV. So I got a TV for the Wii. That's a Helen Hayes. It's beautiful art. And this I shipped from Vermont. I bought it when I was there at a gallery. And FedEx lost it for a month or two. This desk, I keep a little desk beside my desk as a catch-all. Right now I've got my light that I'm using to film this on there. And a couple little things. But this desk is beautiful, and I'll show you why. So it's really handy to put some stuff on there and swivel it around. Oh, and the floor there. Let's tell you what's in the floor behind all my stuff. That's a Polk Audio 12-inch subwoofer. It's a beautiful sounding subwoofer. Don't have much else over in the floor, except right here. Oh, you son of a bitch. I've got a Samson microphone just hiding down here in the corner. I don't like to keep these giant microphones on my desk, but I do like the giant microphones, and the Samson is the best. It's better than the Yeti. Another ugly lamp just hiding back there. Oh, it's a PlayStation controller. Like the Zelda games, they need a motion sensor, so I use the PlayStation. So the last thing here, I have another Steelcase Criterion here. This one I got for $30 from a guy in a weird van who met me at a Starbucks parking lot in Seattle. I've got to put a little leather conditioner on it right here, but you know, these are cloth chairs, comfortable, and it's been really good for my vac. I vacuum in here regularly, but don't ask me to clean up my cables. It ain't happening. All right, that's the end of that. If there's any suggestions, I'm all ears. I'm gonna try to get some monitor mounts and stuff like that to clear off the desk a little bit. But if you've got suggestions, or if you know stuff that, like, I think a lot of you who watch this have got an idea of what my style is now. So do you have any suggestions? Let me know in the comments. I'll see you later.